Hello, everyone, and welcome to Contemporary Literature 2. So I've got to say that I'm truly delighted to be here today. And let me give you a brief panorama of myself. I am Juan Pablo Camiletti, and I'm the newly appointed tutor for the time being, so I'll be with you for the whole term, hopefully. Of course, I'd like to give you a brief breakdown of my educational background. I'm a professor of the English language, and I'm also a translator. I'm on the verge of holding my BA in English language with a minor in film studies at the National University of San Martin. And I also work for 2 universities in several degree courses and in a postgraduate course. So I would like to give you a brief tour about the second term and the content we'll be covering. Of course, we will try to tackle the most relevant pieces of literary movements within this contemporary literature. So we will continue working on feminism and feminist literature. Feminist literature and the role of women to be considered the other, so this idea of the otherness. And of course, we will also delve into approaches of gender and sexuality, which is in particular this queer literature, among others. Moreover, we will be covering a wide range of aspects regarding the rewriting of history, which is, of course, very much in keeping with postmodern literature. This idea of challenging, disregarding, subverting, and questioning some type of ingrained preconceived ideas that are embedded in ourselves. Also, this idea of questioning what's been written, questioning this idea of, history. So this rewriting of history in terms of historical accounts. Finally, we will move on to the dramatic literature that's called the wartime theater. That's a broad new formal type of theater that's emerging for the time being. So now I would like to move on to some academic aspects to consider. You know that each week we will be focusing on a topic from the unit. We will be fully supported by a theoretical framework, okay? And then you will read or analyze a short story or novel so as to disclose some features from a movement which will be fully supported by your theoretical background, as I said before. So some aspects to consider, first of all, are the idea of analyzing your critical thinking, okay? So it is crucial, it is, I could say, the most relevant, crucial aspect that you can first come up with your own questions or hypotheses, as long as you can account for your hypotheses or thoughts, your ideas through the piece of evidence from the text, okay? So other important aspect is that you must follow the guidelines thoroughly before submitting your works. Regarding your works, of course, you need to comply with the APA writing conventions and quoting appropriately, which is an essential part of the subject. And of course, it's a remarkable role of a translator to comply with words or conventions as they are requested according to the type of work, okay, you are requested. So, as I mentioned, you need to quote appropriately, which is an essential part of the subject. And regarding plagiarism, which is, of course, a type of misconduct, I assume that I'm not going to expect to take everyone else's ideas as your own ideas. So, you know that plagiarism is penalized. And of course, it must be truly avoided. Otherwise, your assignment will be disregarded on the grounds of academic misconduct. An important aspect is that you must stick to the assignment requirements as they will be stated and outlined appropriately every single week. And At last but not least, I could say that it could be, let's say, truly beneficial from you, or that you could truly benefit from reading the syllabus of the subject in advance, so you will get fully organized to know how to, let's say, organized your week, how to organize your whole tasks, because I know that this is not the only subject you are currently attending, but you're also attending, I mean, many other subjects. You must be pretty overloaded. So as you know, the type of work or novel, I should story you're about to read or to tackle, you will know how to get yourself organized in terms of the other subjects that you are currently attending also, okay? Well, another important aspect, at last but not least, just to round off, is the forum, which of course, the forum of the general section of the platform will be fully available for you to solve any further questions you may have, inquiries, hesitations, whatever you may have. There it is, there for you, right to use it. So do not hesitate to contact me, and of course I'll be trying to answer as soon as possible. Please be patient, because I've got a lot of students, but of course I'll be trying to slot your inquiries as soon as possible. Okay. Well, I think I have already catered you with lots of information. I have most of the topics that were intended to be covered have already been covered. So I'm looking forward to joining a literature journey. I hope we can embark on this wonderful experience all together. And I hope to see you soon. See you around and keep in touch.